Speaking of Bitcoins, this is one of the drawbacks. Bitcoin robbers steal more than HK 3 million in Bitcoin from a trader and then escape after kicking him out of a car on a Hong Kong hillside. So this is one of those. This would be probably tougher to do in gold. Mm-hmm. Maybe not actually, because HK 3 million Hong Kong dollars is only about 387,000 US.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's not actually that much gold, is it? It's a few ounces of gold.
Few ounces.
That's
something.
Yeah, okay, all right, fine. It's a few, I guess, actually,
never
mind. It's a couple kilos, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just did this gold price thing. But anyway, this is whenever you have a store of value that is untraceable or difficult to trace, this potential exists for theft. Obviously, there's been many Bitcoin stories like this in the past, some of them enormous, like that Mt. Gox stuff early on, and all this Bitcoin goes missing.
Very dramatic.
So this potential exists for this stuff to go missing, or for people to be robbed, and for it to be relatively untraceable. The way that this particular scam went down, these individuals who are described in the article as being non-Chinese, which to me was interesting. I was like, that doesn't help me in identifying them. I mean, it does a little bit, but can we be somewhat more specific? Like any bit more specific? Anyway, they're described as non-Chinese. What they did is they posed as Bitcoin buyers, hoping to purchase this amount. I guess it was 15 Bitcoin. Yeah. They were trying to purchase 15 Bitcoin, and they met with this individual and transacted the cash for the Bitcoin in the amount of $387,000 US, which is HK 3 million. After the deal is done, they shove this guy into a sedan, some sort of vehicle, drive him around town a little bit, take the cash back. Actually, another vehicle arrived and robbed him of the cash and 2 phones, probably so he couldn't communicate with anybody quickly, left him on the hillside and then bounced. So they had the Bitcoin and the cash. Now, it's important to note, by the way, that cash in and of itself is kind of risky stuff to be carrying around almost 400 grand USD. So, but I think most people kind of are aware of that, as opposed to either way, it's obviously some risky dealings. You meet up with some random dudes and send over 15 Bitcoin, and then have them hand you a briefcase, actually 300 grand US. I don't know if it's a briefcase, 3 million HK. I don't know what those bills look like. It's probably a lot.
Yeah.
And you got to be wondering at that moment if everything's going to go according to plan. Got to be at least a little nervous. I mean, maybe this guy's got HK 100 million or something, and he doesn't care that much. And he's like, I do this every day.
Yeah.
But cash dealings, I mean, you know this from, as you said, selling things. Cash dealings always a little bit more slippery.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, even digital is very slippery too, right?
Well, certainly if you're talking about Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But there are others, digital transactions, like via PayPal or your credit card or something.
A third party.
There is some level of recourse with the more traditional banking model. Although many people will tell you horror stories of that, where they got the thing on eBay, PayPal didn't back them up, and or they never got paid. You know, there's even problems there. So transactions can be difficult. And well, for this particular individual, he had a very difficult transaction, and now the hunt is on for these non-Chinese culprits